Welcome back, this RB Sensei. To my die-hard fans, make sure you watch at least until 9 minutes because watch time is the most important factor to this channel growing and being successful. To new watchers, if you like this video at any point, like and comment. Be sure to follow me on Rumble, Discord, or Twitter, links below, because who knows how long they're going to let me stay on the tube. Now let's get into this ridiculous nonsense.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
I think I came on here like 3 months ago, and I came on here on some humble, grown man, straightforward, integrity, moral shit, and people beat me up in the comments saying I gotta be gay. I should look for a man because I don't want a woman who wear makeup and fake hair and all this other shit. Here, tonight you caught me with 3 bourbons in.
The guy's at a bar getting faced because he knows just how goddamn stupid everything's about to get.
So I'm gonna give you the real brother perspective because I get tired when I come on here and I see our black men and our demographic. I'm 51. I just had a birthday.
Okay. When was your birthday?
April 5th. I'm an Aries all day. Fire sign, we rule the world. Let's go.
Ooh. B-dubs take that as a personal attack against their soul. You must be a rainbow man then. If you don't want a bunch of fake hair, fake nails, because they know they're never going to stop having fake hair, fake nails, 10,000 pounds of makeup. So instead of saying, oh, I like him, I'll stop doing some of that for him or something, they're just going to shame you. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. It never fails.
You women are horrible.
I done let my beard grow out. I ain't even shaved my hair today. You can see the LeBron the whole time. Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
But let me tell you something, though. Here's what I'm going to say respectfully, and I'm going to say this respectfully before your audience out there. Kendra, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want you to take this the wrong way or the right way. I've been Kevin Samuels before I even knew who Kevin Samuels was.
That is bullshit.
Clean dress. I'm a 1974 baby. Earth, Wind, and Fire, all that. Cadillac driving, the whole nine. Go to work, go to school, educated. Come from a single family home, raised by strong women, never knew who my father was. Beta! Wanted different my whole life, was married. Got married twice, met my first 2 wives on my first ship in the military. God will show me what it was. I was married for 20 years till my wife went to heaven, got 2 beautiful daughters, got my son out of wedlock.
What's the point? I'm going to point out some of his flaws that may have came from being raised by a bunch of black women.
I'm a grown man who's lived a life, never wanted a woman, nothing more from love. But when I came on your show the first time, let me tell you something about me being a red man, something that light-skinned people go through their entire life. I got thick alligator skin. You ain't gonna hurt my pride at all by that because we have our own battles. But these women and men on your page, oh, you don't like this because you got preference, you got morals, you got integrity, you want a woman of substance. I have had great many chats with women after that thing. But let me tell you something what women do. They fizzle out because what women in our culture, what they don't want to do, they don't want to put forth more effort. I'm 51. Any woman on this demographic, they beat me up because I say, oh, how you want a woman who's in her 30s or 40s and that you want their children to be graduating high school and everything else. Because what I'm not going to come into and what most men ain't going to do when they come on your page and tell you, I ain't going to raise your problems. That you had babies with men that you shouldn't have babies with. Now you want great men to come in here and be exception to clean up your mess.
My nigga.
No, to an extent, he's cooking. I pretty much agree with everything he said.
I'm going to tell you right now at 51 on what I'm not going to do, and I don't have to do. And men my age and our demographic, what we don't have to do is pick you. Let me tell you something. I went to the Happy Massage Place day for $130. That lady rubbed me down for an hour and a half, gave me a happy tug ended. I'm good for the next 3, 4, 5 days.
God, you're sick.
I bring in $8,500 a month. I could do that twice a week and be happy, and it's cheaper than dating a black woman. I ain't got to pay for hair, nails, deal with your bills, deal with your kids, deal with your BS. And there's a lot of men in your life doing the same thing. You just don't know he's doing it. See, tonight you caught the other perspective to the first version that you saw me when I wanted to be on some humble and mature man, integrity.
He called in drunk. That's my first problem. That's not a good look. It's not a good look for the manosphere. Even though he may not be in the manosphere, he's gonna be seen as somebody who's speaking red pill manosphere talking points. So the fact that he's on here, a public platform, drunk, talking this shit is a bad look for us. Second, this is me nitpicking. If you're gonna come on a public platform and this video could go viral and get 1 million views, I'm coming dressed to impress, hair lined up, all that. He seemed like riled up. He seemed like he's in his emotions, and that's also never a good look. And somebody could use that against you. Just articulate yourself, stay cool, calm, and collected. Once women get you in your emotions, now you playing their game, and it's a possibility you could lose this exchange. He keeps saying the first time I came on, I was on some integral, honorable man stand-up shit, but you see in the other side now. Well, okay, when he keeps saying that, it's implying that that was an act, and this is like the real you or something. So I don't like that he keeps saying that. Like, I came on like a respectable man the first time, but you about to see something else now. Like, no, if you're a respectable, honorable man on some integrity and yada, 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 that should be just consistently who you are. Subscribe now if you like what you heard so far and you want more content from me. It really helps this video and the channel blow up. Thank you.
Women nowadays, they don't want the nice guy. They don't want Ralph Transplant. They don't want Babyface. No. I can tell you last time I made love to Maxwell, but I can tell you last time I fucked a little dirt. Real talk. Here, let me tell you something right now. Don't let it fool you. Man, we play the game. Steve Harvey wrote a book for women to follow by. You know all what men did? We just became chameleons, started taking you to barbecues. Mama gonna lie for us regardless. Big Granny been lying to us for years. They really don't like you. But see, you've been lying to these women.
Hold on, pause.
You've been lying.
Wait, hold on.
I own your ass tonight.
She don't know no better, man. She don't know nothing. These bitches don't know nothing, man. Don't come on and be disrespectful on somebody's platform. So I do disagree with that, even though it's Kendra, I know. But it's just, like I said, it's a bad look. As men, we got to set the example.
You've been lying.
Wait, hold on.
I own your ass tonight.
You're not lying to him. I see you on that little show with Tasha G.
And you want to talk about these women. Let me tell you something, Kendra. Let me tell you something.
We can have a dialogue. We can have a dialogue. I don't mind you disagreeing with some of the things that I've said. And I don't mind hearing your perspective. But just like I gave you the courtesy to say what you had to say, you're going to talk to me with respect, okay? So I can bring you back, but one thing that we are going to agree to on my platform, you're going to talk to me with respect.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But niggas spy out you, nigga.
You can disagree. You can do that. But you're going to talk to me with respect. I'm not going to allow you to talk to me in a disrespectful manner on my show. That won't be allowed. So are we on board? We on board? Okay, we're on board.
All right, okay. I apologize.
Okay. So now I'm going to give you the floor. In what ways have I been lying to women?
Real men can apologize. But I'm going to tell y'all right now. I'm not going to say like I don't like apologizing. Well, I will say that. I don't really like apologizing. But I will apologize if I need to. But I go above and beyond. I really try to go out of my way to never do or say anything where I have to apologize. I'm agreeing with a lot of stuff that he's saying, but he's just drunk and kind of tripping. Like, that's the aura. Like, this is a drunk uncle who just called up to Kendra G and just go off, and he won't let Kendra get a word in edgewise. It's coming across kind of feminine, the way he's presenting this. I like the ideas, but the way he's presenting is feminine. But hey, he was raised by single mothers.
First of all, let me tell you something. When you go across your feed in your audience, you got majority of these women asking for things they ain't never had in their life.
So real quick, pause. So stay right there. How is that my fault?
It's not your fault, but you leave the perspective that it's okay to believe your own lie. You tell so many lies that they become true.
Well, no, pause. What I do is, what I've always said, I give the platform. I created a platform for people to reach out if you fit that category. Okay. And hold on, I'm gonna let you continue. So
really, nigga,
this is clown shit right here. You don't need to raise your hand, brother. See, this is why you don't come on a platform drunk. Like, this is some goofy shit. He making the bros look bad.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir, brother. So there have been times when I have challenged. I'm gonna let you continue. Let me finish. I got you. There have been times when I have challenged women on their requests. I mean, everybody knows this, and they have said it. I have challenged men. I have challenged women. But at the end of the day, the world is gonna tell you what it is.
Stop fucking raising your hand. Can you let her finish her sentence? This is the part where you be stoic and patient. Remember, we're the men. We have to be the leaders of boys, girls, children, other men. We're the leaders of the planet. So if we're going to say we're leaders, we got to live up to a certain standard.
the world is going to tell you what it is, because the guy's either going to reach out to you or the woman's going to reach out to you. So I'm not going to, you can't say I'm lying to the women because I'm just sharing my platform. Now, what do you want to say, Terrence?
I'm present. Teacher, do I have a right to speak now?
What? What are you talking about?
Let me tell you something about majority of demographic people who are there. They ain't never been out there 90-mile radius. They ain't never been subject, have been exposed to more than what they know out there 90-mile radius. Majority of people, when you watch your platform, women are here wishing upon a star for something they never had. The man who came in them have never had it, but now they want it. Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
So listen, I'm not going to disagree with you wholeheartedly. I think
you got women on here talking about they want.
Come on!
Subscribe now if you like what you heard so far and you want more content from me. It really helps this video and the channel blow up. Thank you.
You got women on here talking about they want a man who makes $250,000 when she barely makes $65,000 before taxes.
But hold on, pause.
You got women who've been driving Hondas their entire life, don't even know what it costs to pay an oil change or get brakes for a foreign car.
Well,
My last 3 cars have been foreign cars.
Woohoo! Yes! Wow! Congratulations.
Okay.
But it's
hold on,
hindsight.
Terrence, hold on. We have to have a dialogue. So you have to let, I know you've been drinking, so I'm trying to get.
Whoa,
Hold on, Terrence, listen.
Because I had a
Hold
bourbon
on.
or two.
Here's the deal. We can't talk over each other.
You're
so
right.
again, I want to say this. I'm going to allow you to express yourself. There's no problem there. But we have to have this back and forth combo. So one thing you just said, as a man, you know, if a man has 250K, whether the woman has 65K or not, there's men who make more than that that will wipe up a bottle girl who makes $20,000. So
There's 21, 22, 23-year-olds who never had a job, who's sitting in a millionaire's mansion right now. So the whole, a woman can't ask for a 250K man if she never made more than such and such money, that's not true. Men with money don't care about what a bitch make. That's not why I roast the bitches who come on Kendra G and ask for a 250K man, because they don't make that much. The reason why it's so ridiculous is because they're hood rats. They lack class. They got multiple kids with multiple baby daddies. They wouldn't even be welcome in the rooms where 250K men are. And a lot of times they're asking for a man that make 250K legit. And just because they dealt with a D-boy maybe who made 250K, that don't mean you're going to get you a corporate man that make 250K. That's a whole different world. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why the women who come on Kendra G asking for 250K men are ridiculous and delusional. But one of those reasons isn't because they haven't made that much money or close to that in their life.
When I listen to you,
I'm
it
just
does
telling
sound
the
like
truth. I'm just telling the truth.
I get women, that make 250K and feel as though because they make 250K, they deserve the man that makes 250K. And as a man, you should know a man with that kind of money is not always worried about the salary. Terrence, you just want to talk. Let's listen. And you can. I'm done. You don't have to raise your hand. This is not classroom. What do you want to say?
Realistically, Kendra, let me tell you something. The most money I made in my life in these past years, I topped at 140. I've never known anyone personally in my circle in my entire life who's made 250K. I know people who with masters and made 6 figures. They're married to a dual income. I've been dual income my entire life. I've had jobs where I made 85K. I have jobs where I made 90K. I have jobs where I made 50K and 60K. But when my wife was here, we made what we make, been dual income my entire life. And together, we had the perfect life. People get on here and they hype up things that they never know about. I've been in these circles. I know people who are self-made. I don't have a running circle of people who make 250K. I got a great grade of quality friends from the military who's retired. Them and their spouse, they're living fabulous. They're living within their means. On an average day, if I want to go to Gucci and buy Gucci, fine. If I want to drive my BMW, fine. If I want to drive a Honda, fine. If I want to send my young adult children what I do every month, to be a father, to assist them, not because they need it, there's a difference. You have women that come on this page with writings on the wall, no curtains, bad furniture, bad hairdos, bad everything, bad baby daddies with men that they allowed to see them that know they wasn't shit. Now you want more. Let's be realistic. I walk right past you all day. We ain't even have the same conversation. We're not even in the same clubs. We're not even in the same stores. I've been shopping at the same top sales stores for the past 20 years. I'm not going to meet majority, 60% of people who's on your page who want this high income. First of all, I don't shop at City Trends. I don't shop at Target.
Please don't brag. Only fools brag. Bragging just shows you can shoot off your big mouth. If you're great, people will know it. You don't have to tell them anything. Just like I don't have to tell you. Understand?
Okay, now let me jump in. Okay, respectfully so, your reality is your reality, right? I'm going to take myself out. Listen, now when you're gonna give me the respect because I gave you the respect.
Absolutely.
What you have to honor is your reality, and that is fair. I roll in a circle where you make more than 140K in a month. That's just the reality of what it is.
And so what?
Money ain't gonna keep nobody happy. We got the most richest people in this country getting divorced.
She don't like these conversations when people downplay money, because that's her whole thing. I got money, y'all. I got success. I got money, y'all. Money, money, money. I'm in this tax bracket, y'all. She can't fathom the idea that maybe even the people under her don't give a fuck. Oh, y'all just jealous. What you mean? No, we genuinely don't give a fuck, Kendra. Genuinely. There's a lot of people who wouldn't want to trade places with you.
Oh, no, not at all.
If Bill Gates can't keep his wife happy, what do you think the motherfucker at UPS could do? But the reality is, though, is morals, integrity, values. I express this to my own daughters on daily. My daughter is 25, beautiful, graduated college. And you know what I tell my daughters? Don't get fat and learn to control and turn the knob down on your fucking self-righteous woman independent shit. I tell them that wholeheartedly. 3 things. I was married for 20 years. And something that my wife never, ever did, whether I was making this much money or this much money, she never beat me up. She was supportive in every aspect. When I came home, she greeted me with open arms, no matter how much money I made or how less I made.
Yeah, Kendra wouldn't know nothing about that. Kendra wouldn't know nothing about that. And honestly, most woes in America wouldn't know nothing about that. If you made it to 50 without ever being in a 10-year relationship, you're definitely the problem. Kendra's never probably been in a 5-year relationship.
You don't know that.
You get to say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat.
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flags. I looked at them and thought, damn, that's sexy. And that's my problem.